Well, the one other thing that you can do is you can have constructed wetlands, and instead of removing all of that water and putting it into a drainage stream like this, you can store that water, and that does a couple of things. It releases it more slowly, so you'd have higher base flow in the stream, which is better, and Rick would have to testify in this, but I think better basically for the biology. And then by having a wetland in the appropriate part of the landscape, it actually helps that water table too, that it keeps the water table from being pulled down too much. So that would be one strategy. The other thing, we've talked about filter strips. Rick's talked about trees, but even, on a situation like this, even a healthy grass strip, next to the bank of the stream would help, because one of the major things is the slumping, and what happens on the drainage is if you get a major slump, then that decreases the gradient on the channel, and that's one of the reasons that the water doesn't drain upstream is whenever you flatten the gradient, then water won't move as fast, and the thing in my mind that causes that the most is the slumping of the banks, which is partially due to the stream trying to redirect its channel, but in some cases it's just because people have farmed right up to the edges. If you run over this with a boom of a herbicide sprayer, you can kill the vegetation, and as soon as you kill the vegetation or have disturbance, that's what causes the erosion.
30 years ago, the number one threat to biological integrity was chemicals, point source pollution, and today it's sedimentation.